Hello, hello, hello. We are live. I'll just wait till everyone comes in. How is everyone doing today? We're live. Today we're going to have a fascinating breakdown. As you come in, leave a comment. As you come in, leave a comment. And thank you for being here. Hey, Leilani, welcome. How are you today? Thank you for being here. I'm waiting till the others come in. And like I said, I ask most people to go to Rumble because YouTube gave this channel 2 strikes. Today we're going to have a fascinating discussion. We're going to crack some serious codes today. Okay? We are going to crack some serious codes today. Okay, right, welcome. Welcome. I'm just waiting till the other people come in. Like I said, I would prefer if people went to Rumble. I'm always going to give out the Rumble channel. And the reason why I do that is because YouTube gave this channel 2 strikes. Okay? So that's the link to Rumble. Always try to go to Rumble. Okay? So I'm just waiting till the people come in. Then we're going to get started. You're not going to regret being here today. Today we're going to have a fascinating discussion. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, guys, so who's on Rumble watching but not leaving you're on Rumble watching but you're not leaving a comment? What are you, feds? All right. So today we're going to do some serious ancient code breaking. And these codes are going to show you what's going on the earth right now. Okay? These codes are going to show you what's going on the earth right now and who's behind it and what they are planning to do and who is the entity that's behind it. And that entity is coming above the earth. But before we do that, okay, before we do that, let me just start here. I'm just going to present the screen really quickly. Hey, Quest for Truth, welcome. Okay, so now all of a sudden, my StreamYard, Google is not responding. He just knocked me off. You know something? Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay, so we're back. Can you guys hear me? Press one if you can hear me. Okay, great. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, wonderful. Okay, guys, thank you. So we're going to do, just to let you know that the newsletter is coming out today. If you have not gotten the newsletter, okay, please, you can get it directly. Okay, you can pay directly for it via PayPal or Cash App. Okay, and guys, I put a lot of work into this. So I hope you guys appreciate it, because newsletters are totally different than doing spiritual training. But I need you guys to have something physical in your hand. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Because in case you didn't know, President Biden just went to Congress to invoke war powers. So we are in World War V. World War One, you know about. World War Two. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just type this in here. I vacillate between World War One, World War Four, and World War Five, but technically we're in World War Five. Okay, so here you go. Here I'm going to send it to you here. Okay, so guys, if you haven't gotten the newsletter, you have to get it directly. Okay, so those are the links before we get started. If you haven't gotten the newsletter, you have to get it from me directly, and those are the links to purchase it. So don't use the website. Just purchase it via PayPal or Cash App, and then I'll send it to you directly. Okay? All right. So again, you don't have to get the newsletter off the website. Okay? Off the website was yesterday. It's going to be sent out today. Okay? You can get it if you purchase it directly. Those are the links. The PayPal link or the Cash App link, and it's $20. I think, like, a cup of coffee every week or a cup of tea. Okay. All right, guys. So, and once again, before I get started, thank you so much for helping me. Okay. Thank you so much for supporting me so that I can continue to do this. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. So tonight we're going to crack a major code. Where we are today, back to World War V, World War Four. World War III was, you know what it was. We all know what it was. The last 4 years. Okay? Because the last 4 years has killed more people than, bingo, the last 4 years has killed more people than any world war. So World War III was the last 4 years. President Biden went to Congress to invoke the War Powers Act. So America is technically at war. With whom? I don't know. But they're at war. Okay? And they're at war, I think, with their love child, in support of their love child. Now, with that said, some of you may be asking, hey, if we're going to war, why are you showing us stuff under the sea? Because it is the reason why. And many of you are not going to get it. Those of you who I train to see will get it. Those of you who are new to seeing, and this is why it was important I spent those years training you to see, and this is why I shifted the narrative to giving you something you can download, because we don't know what they're going to invoke when they're fully at war because of the kinds of laws America has on the books. Okay? And one of those laws is complete control of the internet. So this is why I want you guys, I shifted from making videos, because videos is old. It's done. Videos are done. Okay? Videos are done. And this is why I shifted to QR codes. And this is why I shifted to newsletters, because newsletters you can print out. And this is why I'm asking you guys, get the newsletter. Have something in your hand. You need to see where they're taking us. Okay? Now, let's get started. So, where are we today? I need to show you. We are going to start with this window. And let me know if you can see me. Okay. Just make this bigger. We're going to start here. Okay? We're going to start here. And let me just make this bigger so you guys can see. Why is this important? This is the key to everything. This is the key to everything. This is the key to everything. And this is the reason why we are at war. Okay? Okay? Let me know if you can see them. Okay? Okay, great. Okay. Why is this important? Let me put this here. Let's start here. This is Jesus. And as you know, I don't do religion, but you have to understand that you're dealing. This is a religious order. Okay? You don't do religion. I don't do religion. We do inner purification, making sure we maintain a true connection with the Creator, and making sure we act, our fruit is good. Okay? And for me, when we act like this, we don't need laws. Okay? Because their own book says the laws are for the lawless. That's who the law is for. Okay? So we act, we don't need someone telling us religious laws because we're not outside the scope of the law. Okay? We walk accordingly. Now, this is Jesus. Now, what runs this planet and what they're attempting to bring in is religious. If you don't understand this, you're going to lose where they're trying to take us. They are extremely religious. But what is the religion? Now, watch this. This is the words of Jesus, and you have to use their books. You have to use the writings they give you because that is what they go by. Okay? Okay, so watch this. So this is the word of Jesus. Make a tree good, and its fruits will be good. Or make a tree bad, and its fruit will be bad. For a tree is recognized by its fruit. A tree is recognized by its fruit. This is Jesus speaking to the religious rulers who ran everything. There is no separation between religion and government. At the modern founding of the United States, they tried to separate religion and government, and it failed because the government of the United States, the religion of the United States, according to the law signed by President George Bush Sr., is Babylonian Talmudism Noahide laws. The Pharisees and the Sadducees. The Noahide laws are the religious laws of the United States. Why is this important? We're going to show you it today. Okay, now this is the words of Jesus. Okay, I am not doing this expose because of religion. I don't do religion. I am doing this to show you where we are and show you where we're going if we don't stop this and what is attempting to rise. Let's continue. So Jesus is talking to the religious government. Now, who were the religious government of the day? Okay. Who were the religious government of the day? The religious government of the day, even though I know this came, oh, hold on, this was before Christ. So this is perfect. Okay. Before the common era. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's like before Christ, the 70 CE. Okay, good. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see this. Who was the religious government of the day? The religious government of the day was the Nazis. Is everyone seeing this? Why is that important? Because that religious government runs the United States. It was the Nazi. It's right here. Let's use their library. Okay, so this is their virtual library. No one can say that I'm being anti anything. This is their library. This is their religious high priest. This is what their religious high priest is called. And you're going to see why this is important. In biblical usage, Nazi signifies an important person ranging from a king to a tribal chief or the head of a large family. Natsim, I-M, which is plural, I-M here, the suffix I-M is plural. Natsi, singular, Natsim, I-M, plural, are the leaders of the people. Okay, but what kind of leaders? The Natsim was a combination of religious government. Okay? Okay? Rulers during the period of the Second Temple used the title Nazi. It's right there. You need to understand what's going on. Yes, Donna, you got it. Okay? Now, some of their teachers understood it to mean king. But let me show you what it really means. They applied the title in a more limited sense to the president. So if the Nazi is the president, then the Nazim plural is what? His administration, his government. Are you understanding World War IV? But it gets worse. It gets worse. Okay? Let me say that again. So Nazi, according to their teachings, singular means president. Nazim is the government. Okay? Okay. So we established that. Now let's get to Jesus's contention. Because in this scripture, Jesus is contending against that Nazim, which was the religious government of those people. This is his contention. He's fighting with them. Now, why is this important? You will begin to see the importance when I break down to you these three sentences. So we are in Matthew 12. This is Jesus contending. This is Jesus contending. He's fighting. Okay? Jesus says to the Nazim, Jesus is talking to the Nazi in this scripture, the Nazim, the religious government. Listen to what Jesus says. Make a tree good, and its fruit will be good. Or make the tree bad, and its fruit will be bad. Why is Jesus saying this? Jesus is saying, you're deceitful. Okay, you're deceitful. Why? Because it's either the tree is good or the tree is bad. Hold on. Why is that important? Sorry, I'm not yelling. I just get passionate. Why is that important? It's because they were pretending to be good while doing evil. So who was this Nazi? The Nazi government, according to their teachings. For a tree is recognized by its fruit. For a tree is recognized by its fruit. Okay? So Jesus is saying, you pretend to be good, but your actions are evil. Now watch what Jesus says afterwards. This is how you identify the Nazim, who the Nazim were, the Nazi government. You brood of vipers. What are vipers? What classification of vipers? Are vipers humans? Snakes? Snakes? Reptiles? Thank you. Reptiles. Jesus said, you are snakes. Why did Jesus say to the Nazim, you are snakes? Why did Jesus say to the Nazim, you are vipers? Why? Watch this. Their symbolism is a serpent. A serpent biting its tail. But that's not enough for you to say that the Nazim are snakes. That's not enough. Because remember what Jesus said, fruit is what determines a tree. Fruit is what determines a tree. Fruit. What is fruit? Fruit is offspring, and fruit is behavior. Fruit is offspring, your progeny, what comes out of you, and how it behaves. So, what is fruit? Fruit is genetics. Let's continue. Now, watch this. The Kabbalah is central to their religion and Freemasonry. The Kabbalah, and as you can see, that's why I said to you guys, go to Rumble because it's blurred on YouTube. It's clear on Rumble and blurry on YouTube. Okay? So the Kabbalah is central to both their religion and Freemasonry. Okay? Now watch this. For your hands are defiled with blood. What is the fruit of the Nazim? Bloodshed. You got to pay attention. Your fingers, iniquity. What is the fruit of the Nazim? What religious people call sin. Your lips have spoken lies. What is the fruit out of the mouth of the Nazim? Lies. Your tongue has muttered perverseness. What is the fruit of the Nazim? Perversions. Watch this. Now watch what they give birth to. Watch what they give birth to. This is the Bible. This is the Old Testament we're in now. Pay attention, because I taught you what is under the Pacific. And I'm about to show you what they're attempting to bring on the surface. So you will see it with your own two eyes. This code that I'm not making this up. Watch this. They hatch cockatrice, a cockatrice. That's a flying serpent eggs. And weaves the spider web. What? Did anybody catch that? Did anyone catch what I just said? Press 1 if you caught what I just said. Press 1 if you caught what I just said. Did you guys catch that? Hold on. They hatch snakes and weave spider webs. What is the New World Order of the Nazim, people? What is the New World Order of the Nazim? What are the two creatures of the Nazi government? It's right there. Spiders working with snake. Thank you. Brilliant. Quest for Truth, Taraji. Because we do class here. We don't do videos. We teach and we do classes. ABS, thank you. What is the government of the Nazim? Spiders working with serpents. What did I tell you was under the Pacific? The spider. And who is she attempting to wake up, to bring to the surface? It's right there in their book. The spider and the serpent is working together. Watch this. He that eateth their eggs dieth. That which is crushed break out into a viper. So the army of the Nazim is a spider working with a flying serpent. Now here's where it gets crazy. Let's continue. I need to show you this before we move on. Their Messiah and the serpent are the same. Their Messiah and the serpent are one and the same. Watch this. Their teacher, Michael Ezra, further states, our sages explain in Gematria, our Messiah and the Nakash serpent have the same numerical value. The Messiah is a snake. Let's continue. Their teacher, Elijah Solomon, the most famous of their historical teachers, said, not only is the serpent Messiah, the redeemer of them, their Zohar says, the holy serpent is the fountainhead, root, and essence for all God's sacred revelatory light. The Spider Queen is not on our side, Unica. I had to go back and do some searching. The spider works with the snake. They are married. And I'm going to show you and prove it to you today. The Zohar teaches that the serpent is the source of universal light. No, this has nothing to do with Jesus. Jesus was contending in their Bible. Jesus was fighting the Nazim who were snakes. I am showing you why what Jesus was saying is right. Another one of their teachers, Ezra, the serpent has the transformative power in spiritual development. I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to show you what is going on. Again, another one of their teachers, the serpent is the angel of help. Unica, we're not here for that. I am just here to show you evidence. Okay? That's another teaching, please. But thank you. Lateman, and I said I'm not religious at all. I'm showing you something that you need to see. The serpent is their angel of help. We should be grateful to the serpent for his help. I appreciate it, Unica, but I'm not here for that today. Okay? Another one of their teachers, Ginsburg, the positive snake represents the epitome of good. The Messiah is referred to as a holy snake. Now do you understand why Jesus was fighting with them when Jesus said, "You are snakes. You are a different race. How can you who are evil?" So Jesus said, not only are you snakes, you are evil snakes. Watch what Jesus says. How can you who are evil say anything good? For the mouth speak what the heart is full of. A good man brings forth good things out of the good stored up in him, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in him. So Jesus wasn't just saying that you are snakes, you're a different race. Jesus was saying that you are evil snakes. Whoa, what's really going on here? I'm about to show you. Let's continue. So, in their holy books, agree that the serpent is man's great helper and that snakes stand to do their will. Serpents encircle the righteous. That's what they're saying. They're righteous, so serpents circle them, attending to their needs and guiding their actions. They said they can charm snakes and serpents. They said that serpents, their army, pay attention. Remember the bite of the serpent. Remember, for the last 4 years, the serpent bite. The serpent was biting people. Is anyone on earth today? Remember, the serpent was biting people for 4 years. Watch this. The serpents will go forth to strike out at the enemies and protect them. Remember, the serpent for 4 years waged a war where they were biting humans, left, right, and center. Does anyone understand English? Press 1 if you understand English. Thank you, Avion. Anybody else understands English? Thank you, ABS. Let me say this again. This is what's in their holy books. This is what's in their holy books. The serpent will go forth to strike out at enemies and will protect them. Remember, the serpent was biting people. The serpent bit 6 billion people on earth in 4 years. Let me say that again. The serpent bit 6 billion people in 4 years. Let's continue. These are excerpts of their holy book. Watch this. This is where we are today. This is where we are today. In messianic times, their messianic times. You can go look it up online. Okay, let me just show you. Actually, I don't even want to go there because because they'll serpent bite. You can look it up. In messianic times and beyond, the serpent will be redeemed and revealed in all its glory. This is where we are. Wake up. This is where we are. This is where we are. Why is this important? We can stop right there. Wake up. Wake up. Press 1 if you're awake. I'm not moving forward until I have your absolute attention. Press 1 if you are paying attention, because I'm not moving forward. I need you to catch every word. Wake up and pay attention. The serpent will be redeemed. This is their holy books. They said in messianic times, meaning the time when the Messiah is about to be revealed. Okay? That's when the serpent will be redeemed. Hold on. This is what their holy book says. If the serpent needs to be redeemed, what state is the serpent? They said the serpent will be redeemed and revealed in all its glory. What state is the serpent if it has to be redeemed? They said before their messianic times, the serpent was unredeemed. But during the messianic times, the serpent will be redeemed. It means that the serpent is in a fallen state. It means that their God is outside of the full expression and knowledge of the Creator. How could your God need to be redeemed? How can your Messiah need to be redeemed? Because your Messiah is irredeemable. And they're saying that messianic times and above will shift their Messiah from being unredeemed to redeemed. Are you beginning to see what this entity looks like? Let's continue. Now, who is this serpent? Who is this serpent? Did the ancients tell us about this serpent? Did the ancients tell us anything about a serpent? And here's the other question. Where does this serpent live? If it takes messianic times for the serpent to be redeemed and revealed, where does the serpent live? Because the serpent has not been redeemed. Okay? Watch this. Their people says that the holy serpent, Leilani, thank you, will eventually lead and guide, watch this, their race, their race. Hold on. How could a serpent, if you're a human, if you are human, why is the leader of your human race a snake? Is it beginning to make sense what we're dealing with on the surface of the earth? The serpent will guide their race, which goes back to what Jesus said. You brood of vipers. Jesus said, I know what you are. Bingo, Avion. Bingo, they're not human. Watch this. They shall be as gods in the kingdom. In the kingdom. In the kingdom. Now watch this. Revelation 12. You got to see this. 9. Hold on. Okay, this is not Revelation 12. There's a mistake here. Okay, let me look for it. You need to see this. Hold on. Let me just okay, now watch this. And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent cast out, meaning he was unredeemed. Unredeemed. He was a serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. The serpent, who was also known as the great dragon. And where was he sent? To the earth. Let me say that again. The dragon was cast out of the war in heaven. He was a serpent. His other names were devil and Satan. He was a deceiver. He was cast out where? Here. And who did he come with? His army. Okay? Now, what did Jesus call them? You brood of vipers. What did Jesus call the Nazim? Vipers. Is it beginning to make sense? We're dealing with a different race. What did Jesus call the Nazim? Snakes. Is it beginning to make sense? We're dealing with a different race. Now, where was the serpent? Where was the dragon cast out? We know, and we taught this in our teachings. This is about to go really deep here. Now, watch this. I want to show you something. Okay? I want to show you something very powerful. Okay, did they just get rid of this? Did they just get rid of this? Okay, hold on. That's fine. We leave it be. Now, here is what I want to show you now. Okay? Here is what I want to show you. Where was the dragon cast out? Okay? And why is it important? We discovered that the dragon, who is the snake, according to their teachings, was cast into a watery depth of chaos, and there was a seal placed over it. Look at their symbol. Look at their symbol. What shape is this? Follow. This is my, whatchamacallit, pointer, my mouse. What shape is this? Can anyone tell me what shape my mouse is pointing to? Yes, Patrick, you got it. I'll wait for your answer. We have to get this. We're breaking the... Thank you, Unica. Thank you, Leilani. Thank you, Quest for Truth. You're paying attention. You're in class. You're awake. We have to catch this. Look at the seal. This is their symbol. This is their symbol, a triangle. That is a seal of where the serpent is. This is the seal we must look for if we are looking to find the location of the serpent, the Nazim, and his army. Now, this is modern technology. And in order for you to enter their messianic times, knowledge must increase. And we are in the age where knowledge is increasing and we have the technology. So let us look. We're looking for this seal that points to a snake. We are looking for this symbol that is pointing to a snake. But watch this. Inside of the triangle is what symbol? Inside of the triangle is what symbol? In order for us to properly identify the location, we need to break the seals. The sun. Now let us prove it. Where does the sun rise? In the west or in the east? Where does the sun rise? Donna, you got it. The east. Okay. So in order for us to find where the dragon, where the snake is, it has to be sealed with a triangle. The snake must be under, and it must be where the sun rises. Now let us look for all three locations. This is the devil's, let's put it this way, the devil's sea. Can everyone agree that this is the devil's sea? Press 1 if this is the devil's sea. Because one word for him is devil, and another word for him is dragon, and another name for him is Satan. Okay, wonderful. We can agree. Okay? Now read what it says here. We have to look. It has to be a triangle. It has to have a snake or a devil or a dragon. Okay, same thing, same word. Dragon, devil, serpent. It means the same, and Satan means the same thing, according to their text. Okay, and then it must have the sun. Let's continue. Let's read. The devil's sea, also known as the devil's triangle. Did we find a triangle? We are breaking the seal. The seal must have a triangle. It must have a devil, who is also known as a serpent, who is also known as Satan, who's also a dragon. And it must have the sun. In order to find the location, all three must exist. Did we satisfy the triangle? Thank you. The devil's triangle. Okay. The text says the devil or the dragon. Watch this. The dragon, the serpent, the devil, Satan, all the same meaning, all the same entity. The dragon, I have to say it again, the serpent, the devil, Satan, all have the same meaning. Let us see if we can satisfy that. According to their symbol, In order to find the location, it must satisfy all. Let's continue. The devil sea, we satisfy devil. Also known as the dragon's triangle, devil's triangle, we satisfy two, devil triangle. The dragon's triangle, we satisfied dragon's triangle. Where is it located? Where is it located? Is it located where the sun rises? Or is it located where the sun sets? Look carefully. The countries around where Satan, the devil, the dragon is hiding. And these people have no clue this is going on. So it's not their fault. They don't know what's under them. It's in their mythology. The East. Okay. Stick a pin in the East. Stick a pin in the East. Because in their religious text, they say that their Messiah must come from where the sun rises. Did everyone catch that? Okay, but that's not the only location. Let me show you another location. The Bermuda Triangle, which is now we're in the West, even though there's no East and West on a globe, but whatever. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle. Wait, hold on. But Bermuda is in the West, and the Dragon's Triangle is in the East. Huh, what's going on here? Now, where did they say that their God dwelled? Where did they say that their God dwelled? Okay, so we're done with this, okay? Before we get to this one, let's get to this. Let's get to this. Because these are codes. Listen to Revelation 13. John is seeing this. I stood upon the sand of the sea. Unica, let me explain. They have their Christ. That's the difference. John stood upon the sand of the sea. Where is John? Is John on Mars? No. Where is John standing? Okay, you got it. Wonderful. Where is John standing? Can anybody tell me? It's on the screen. Where is John standing? It's right here on the screen. The sea. He's standing on the seashore. Okay. Now, what did John see? And saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. Okay, got it. Got it, Unica. Where did John see? Thank you, Donna. Let me ask you again. Where is the beast rising from? We're going to identify the name of their God today, and I'm going to show you that a group of people that their Bible called the enemy was at war with them out of the sea. There was a group that was at war with them before Christianity. The beast, John saw this beast come up from under the sea. Okay? Okay. Now, why is this important? Now, watch this. That beast is not coming up out of the sea to work by himself. I want to tell you something I saw. I had a vision last week that underneath a certain place that is at war now, I saw under there a very tall man. He looked like he could have been at least a couple thousand years. He was glow in the dark white. He wasn't human white. He was glow in the dark white. And he was being held underground. This is the vision I had. He was being held underground in a place located where there's a war going on now. I'm going to show you something. He had a long beard. His beard was white. His hair was white. And he looked like he could have been a couple thousand years. And he was underground and his sight was failing. I said to myself, I said, hold on, what am I seeing? And then my spirit said, that is their high priest. And he lives under Jerusalem. And I heard in my spirit, he is waiting for the time of his revelation to come to the surface. He's been living underground for so long that his eyesight is failing. So he's partially blind. Can anyone type in the comment section what country he's under? And you will begin to understand why we're at, well, I'm not at war. Why the powers in the United States. Avion, thank you. Did anybody else decode where he is located? Thank you, ABS. Did anybody else decode? Thank you, Leanne. Anybody else decode where he's located? And this was their Nazi, their high priest. And I heard in my spirit, he is waiting for the time to be revealed. Nobody else decoded where he's located? Well, it's the country at war right now. Thank you, Quest for Truth. Now let's continue. Now, why is this John seeing this beast coming up out of the sea? Why is this important? Because this beast does not work by himself. This beast needs someone else to rise. You ready for this? Hold on. Oh, I could just use this one. Watch this. Where did I say? Oh, I would, Oracle, send me that dream. Send me that dream. No, Unika, you need to pay attention because of what they're trying to bring in. And this is why I'm doing this live. Okay. Now, where did I say I saw that man located? We're in class today. Where did I say that man was located? Okay. And was he above ground or was he? Thank you, Avion. Thank you, Avia. Thank you. Under. Under. This is what I saw last week in my vision. Now, watch this. And I beheld another beast. I saw the vision last week. Didn't know what I was seeing until I saw this yesterday. I said, oh my God. Watch this. I beheld another beast. Is a beast human? Is a beast human? No. Where was this beast coming from? Up out of the earth. Where is the beast located? Where is the beast located? Where is the beast located right now? Are you beginning to understand why they're at war? Are you beginning to understand why they're doing certain things that's violating certain conventions? Where is this scripture telling you the beast is located right now? Under the earth. That, my friend, is their high priest, the Nazi. Now, watch this. Watch this. Pay attention. Let's go back to who a Nazi is. No, not under the sea. This is a different beast, Cheryl. Watch this. Let's go back to who a Nazi is according to their teaching. Okay? The teachers understood certain biblical instances of the term to mean king. They, the teachers, thank you, ABS. They apply the title in a more limited sense to the president. And the heads of bodies in order. So the Nazi is a king with immense power. The Nazi is a king with tremendous power. Watch this. Watch this. And I beheld not the beast out of the sea. He said, another beast. Pay attention. Coming up out of the earth, meaning land. One came out of the sea, the other came from under the earth. How many beasts are you dealing with, class? How many beasts are you dealing with? Is it one beast or is it two? One was under the sea. We located where that beast is. The second one is under the earth. How many beasts are you dealing? Two beasts. Okay. Now let me show you who this beast is and why this beast is different. He had 2 horns like a lamb. Hold on. But he spake like a dragon. But he spoke like a serpent. What did Jesus say? Jesus said, a good man brings good things out of the good stored up in him, and an evil man brings out the evil stored up in him. For by your words, your words. Watch this. Jesus said, you brood of snakes, for the mouth speaks. The mouth. That is how you can tell a snake what their heart is filled with. Jesus said words. Words are important. Words are important. Now watch this. He spake like a dragon. So there's a dragon out of the sea, and there's a dragon under the earth. Now I'm going to show you something. When I'm done with this, you're going to be like, Renetta, we in for hell if we don't put a stop to this. Now watch this. Why is this beast that is at present under the earth different from the beast under the sea? Watch this. He exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him. Is he exercising some of the power? Is he exercising some power? No, it says all power. Hold on. If he's exercising all power, then he's the not seen. He is the not seen. He is the not seen. Is it beginning to make sense? Watch this. And causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast. That is the one out of the sea. Now, why is that important? I began to search. I said, hold on. Is there any way for me to find who this ancient snake is? Did anyone go to war with this ancient snake before? I'm going to close some of these tabs. Okay. I'm going to close some of these tabs because this is a lot of tabs. And then I discovered this. Ra. I discovered that there was a group of people who was vilified by modern interpretation of religion, who fought this serpent before. This is a picture of Ra fighting a great snake under the sea. Thank you, Patrick. Leviathan. That is what is called in the Bible. This is Ra fighting a great snake under the sea. Why is this important? I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. Okay, now they stop. Okay, now Google is like blocking me from, that's okay. I know where to find it. Now all of a sudden Google's not working. Can you imagine? You see how useless these people are? I want to show you. All of a sudden, Google's not working. That's okay. All right, now it's working. Okay. I want to show you, what did we discover here? Remember that the snake was cast, Satan was cast into the watery depths, into what they call the waters of chaos. Okay? And the image of Satan, as depicted by the ancients, is this. And I'm going to prove it to you. The Egyptians called Satan Apophis or Apep, god of chaos, of the underworld. Look at the symbol. Look at the shape. This is important. This is important. Look at the shape. Okay? Don't lose sight of that shape. So we get off the coast of New York, the head of the New World Order. Why is it that off the coast of New York, there is something that looks like it was made by something with a higher intelligence? But the higher intelligence happens to look like Apophis. And every time I show this base, Google stops working. Like clockwork. That's why I tell you guys, get off Google, get off YouTube. That's why I tell you guys, get off YouTube. Every time I show this, YouTube stops working. Okay, let's look. Wonderful oracle. Pepsi. That is a powerful decode. Pepsi. Apophis. Pepsi is Apophis. Now, why is there a base? Let's outline it. We're going somewhere with this. I have new material. We're going somewhere with this. Look at the shape. We went here before, we decoded this. We're decoding it again. Why is there a base off the coast of New York that looks exactly like what the ancients who were there before Christianity, before Islam, the Egyptians, depicted Apophis under the sea? Why is there a base off the coast of New York? But that's not all. There's more. I'm going to show you guys. Why is there a base? And I know I'm repeating myself, but to break MK Ultra, you got to repeat the truth. Why is there a base? New York is the head of the New World Order. Why is there a base under the coast of New York that happens to look like Apophis? We hear this is where we left off the last time, but there's new data. You better be sitting down. New York is the head of the New World Order. Why is there a base off the coast of New York that looked like the entity Ra. Ra was fighting Apophis, the serpent, the lord of the underworld, the lord of chaos, the god of chaos. Reuben, welcome. Why was Ra fighting the god of chaos, Apophis, who's a serpent, who's a dragon, under the sea? And we have a base off the coast of New York that looks like Apophis, but that's not all, people. Hold on. Hold on. That's not all. That, my friend, is not all. Here is another base. Deep. Hold on. In the same line. Let me show you. Look at this. This is New York. This is the base. Hold on. This is the base. Hold on, let me redo this. I need to redo this line. Okay, great. New York. I want to make sure I bisect this properly. Okay, here we go. New York. Base 1, that looks like Apophis. Base 2, that looks like Apophis. New York. Apophysis base. Let's zoom in. Apophysis base. Hold on. Under the sea. And another base. Let's look at this one. Can you see the base? Can you see the base? Press 1 if you see the second base. Why are there bases off the coast of New York that looks like Apophis that the ancient Egyptians fought? For those of you who can't see it, I'm going to outline it right now. And it's even bigger than the first base. Remember who their God is? Well, we're identifying their God. Let's continue. Hold on. This is a second base off the coast of New York. That's even bigger than the first one. Are you seeing the size of Apophysis base? Unica, Are there sirens really going off, or is that an analogy? Yes, there is a star. Oh, quest for truth. I saw the same thing. Oh, I deleted it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Urika, I saw the same thing. The symbol. The symbol is the star with the snake. Unica, sorry, quest for truth. The star next to the snake. I saw the same thing. I know exactly where the star is. I'm going to outline it. This is the star. This is the star. This is the star. You need to understand who you're worshiping. This is their star. This is not the star of what. Okay? The real meaning of what this is a serpent biting its tail. But hold on, let's get back to that star. So look, remember the symbology. The symbology has to be what? We have the star and we have the serpent. Where is it? And we're proving to you it's Apophis they worship. This is the base of Apophis. This is the base of Apophis. And we're going to go into Apophis. Okay, you ready for this? And this is the star. Unica, that's what you're talking about. And this is the star. Sorry, quest for truth. The star is next to Apophis. The star is next to Apophis's base. People, wake up. And it's on there. Do you see what we're up against? It's right here. It's right here. And it's under the sea, the waters of the abyss. This is the second base. And where is this base located? Off the coast of New York. But it gets worse. There's more. So let's get to the star. Everybody sees the star? Press 1 if you see the star. The star is next to the serpent. And the serpent is under the waters. What color is the waters, people? What color is the water of the sea? What color is the water of the sea? Blue. Is it beginning to make sense? What color do you see in front of you? What color is the star you see in front of you? Is it beginning to make sense? Unica, is it beginning to make sense that we're dealing with an ancient war? A war of the serpents who believe that they have the right to govern the universe. You think they're going to stop at Earth? And that the universal order should be theirs. Now, what color is the star you see? Do you understand what you're following? Let's continue. Okay. Now, let's see here. We did that. I want to show you something. Now, are you ready to find out how they travel? If you don't believe me that the ancient Egyptians were at war with Apophis. Hi, Unika, Raka Raka. How many times have I told you space is water? How many times I told you it's water? We're battling. Bingo! The waters of... They want to rule the waters of heaven. Let's continue. Now we're going to read some powerful stuff because you guys got to catch this. Apep. Does anyone remember who they said their God is? They said their God is a snake. Not me, them. They said their God is a snake. They proved it on their symbology. That's not the star of no human. That is a serpent biting its own tail. It has other meanings too, but that is the major meaning. But let's continue because this is where it gets really important. This is where it gets really important. Okay? We have located where the two dragon snakes are. One is under the sea. The ancient Egyptians called it the waters of Nun. And they call it the waters of chaos. The Egyptians said the waters of Nun, in the waters of Nun is a great snake. The name is Apophis. The cannibal snake. It is a cannibal. Let me show you. That must devour other gods to gain magical power. They said this is Heka, which is witchcraft. Okay, binding the soul. Okay, Ka, which is a soul binding ritual. Okay? I know they're going to say it's two different deities. Heka is a different deity from Apophis. But no, it's the same because Heka uses the seething powers of the serpent. The seething energies of the serpent. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay? Now watch this. Apophis or Apep, the hungry serpent, god of the underworld. Where did we learn their high priest is coming from? Where did we read that their high priest is coming from? The beast. Hold on. The one who speaks blasphemies is coming from where? He's coming from under the earth. Good, you guys remember. Now look at who was fighting this entity. When you see this, you're going to fall off your chair. People, it's an ancient battle we're going into. I'm not yelling at you. I'm fired up. I'm not yelling at you. Trust me. I'm not yelling. Okay? I'm fired up. The ancient Egyptians was fighting this beast that was thrown here. The ancient Lumerians fought this beast and lost because it landed directly in their area. The ancient Atlanteans were fighting this beast and are fighting this beast. And now, a different group, us, is fighting the same beast. People, there is a war going on under your feet. Let's read. Apophis. To start out Egypt week, we cast our gaze deep into the underworld, beneath the Nile and the burning desert. These people are so simple. If they think this was just the Nile River, yes, Cthulhu is under the Pacific in the Mariana Trench. Watch this. They're thinking this is just under the Nile that the Egyptians were fighting. I just proved to you that the Egyptians were fighting this beast all over the earth. The Egyptian civilization was not relegated to Africa. It was global. They were fighting this entity. Let's continue. And this is before the rise of Christianity, right? That they like to, deny. Watch this. The dark river passes beneath the world. What? Did you guys catch that? The ancient Egyptian says there is a river. Oh, I'm about to hit you with the... Okay, people! Your bones must be on fire! When you see this, there must be fire in your bones when you see this. This is half the battle. The dark river passes beneath the world. What? There is a river under the earth? Hold on. Are said to be home of the principal ancient Egyptian god of chaos, the great serpent, Apep, or Apopis, or Apophis. Are you sitting down? Press 1 if you're ready for me to prove it. Press 1 if you're ready for me to prove it. Yes, ABS. The scientists who found the water under the water and they killed him. Okay. I'm about to hit you with the truth, okay? According to the myth, and I keep telling you, mythology, don't believe when they tell you myth. That is code for the truth. Yes, ABS, the scientists that found the water under the water and they nuked him, lights out. He found too much. According to the myth, another word for mythology is truth. Oh, quest for truth, I'm about to show you. Patrick Deek, I had to go look at that. Oh, I'm about to show you. You know I bring it. Okay, come on. Let me go there. According to the myth, the sun god Ra, sun, Ra, carried the sun across the heavens on a mystical solar boat every day. Watch this. Then every evening, Ra returned from west to east via an unseen river path through the underworld. Let me know if you're sitting down. Let me know if you're sitting down. Let me know if you're sitting down. Press 1 if you're sitting down. Let me read that again. I'm waiting for your ones. That evening, Ra returned from the west. Hold on. So he's traveling west to east. I haven't seen the Avatar movie. I have to go see it. Via an unseen river path through the underworld. He's underground traveling in a river. He's going from west to east. How did Ra do it? Follow me, people. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me, people. I will never lie to you. I'm about to show you how Ra traveled. I'm about to show you how Ra traveled. I'm about to show you how Ra traveled. Okay? Here is a river in what they call Egypt. Okay? There are two ways Ra can travel. There is an ancient riverbed that literally spanned West Africa to East Africa, that connected to the Nile. This is the Nile that looks like a brainstem. Okay? There is an ancient riverbed that went from Egypt. Hold on, but this is above ground. There's an ancient riverbed, but that riverbed was above ground. He said he traveled in an underground river. So I'm going to show you the two ways in which Ra traveled. One way was this ancient riverbed from the Nile to right here, the eye of the Sahara. That is one way. Okay? From the eye of the Sahara, I proved to you, you can go underground through this ancient Atlantean road. I proved it to you in the last video and end up where? If you take this Atlantean road, where did you end up? Follow the road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're following the road from, I'm going to have to show you that river. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up. Google is useless. Let's see if I can pull it up. Ancient river from the West Sahara to East Africa. I don't know if they still have that river up. Ah, here we go. Korobosata. Let me do it again. Let me show you again. How did Ra travel? Tamanraset. Hold on. What was the name of the river, people? Ta man ra set ra set ra set. Wait till you find out who helped Ra defeat Apophis. Ah! Tasseti, land of the bow. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of our God. Water, people. Water is the power that rules the earth. How did Ra travel? Let's go back. So you see, I'm not making this up. Then every evening, Ra returned from west. He's coming from the west to the east via an unseen river path through the underworld. Let's continue. Hold on. Let me get to the ancient river. So there's two of them. But Tamanrasset is this one that literally goes across the Nile into where we call the eye of the Sahara. But I'm going to show you something that Seth did, Unika. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Now you understand why the ancients practice water purification. Water is more than you think, people. Water is way more intelligence than you think. Hold on, I'm going somewhere. Let me continue because we got a lot to cover before I'm done. Okay, so we're going west to east. This is the ancient river. It goes across the Nile and it heads west. We're following Ra. We're following Ra. This is one path, the river, heading west. It was 5,000 years ago. You go past the eye of the Sahara. You don't believe me, huh? You don't believe me. Watch this. Watch this. This is the eye of the Sahara, where they think ancient Atlantis is. Are we going to find a portal to Ra? Are we going to find anything in the eye of the Sahara that looks like Ra? Why is there a pharaoh staring into the eyes? Pharaoh at Huadan. Why is there a pharaoh staring into the eye of the Sahara? There he is. There is his beard. There is his crown. Ra looking in to the Rikat, the eye of the Sahara. It's right there. One of the ways Ra traveled is through the eyes of the Sahara. But he's not done traveling. He's still going. He took this road. He could take this road using that river because he's going from west to east. He's going from west to east, okay? I know the water starts in the east, okay? But you know how crazy these maps are. We're at Western Africa, okay? Damn, I hate this new Google Earth. This thing is a waste of time. I hate these people. Just be patient. I know the river starts in East Africa. I know because the Middle East is there. I know. Okay? But he's traveling from west. West. This is west, people. And he returns east. I'm going to show you. I hope you're sitting down. Okay. So the Rikat, this is one way he traveled. Beautiful. Let's zoom out. Okay? We're traveling. We're following Ra. This yellow line is a road. I showed you in the last video. This is a road. Ra is traveling west to east. Hold on. He ends up in America. Okay. That's crazy. He ends up in South Carolina. That's one of the paths he can travel. Here's the other path he can travel. So Egypt is here. Egypt is a country today. Egypt was a civilization then. Okay, don't believe these liars. Okay? Okay. So he travels, he takes a path under the waters. Under the waters. Okay? Under the waters of the Mediterranean. I know this is east. I know this is east. He starts west here. West is here, the Strait of Gibraltar. This is west. He's traveling west to east. Okay? Even though we know they mixed up the map. West is east, east is west, north is south, yada, yada, yada. Okay, watch this. Here is another road, an Atlantean road. Remember the last road? We went down this way. Okay? Okay. We can take the same road right here. I'm going to show you. Watch this. I'm going to show you if you think I'm making it up. Do you see the road? Do you see the road? Press 1 if you can see the road. I'm showing it to you. Let me zoom in. Ra is taking the undersea river, the road under the sea. He's traveling from west. We're taking this road. We're following Ra. We're starting at Gibraltar. You see the road. We're starting from Tangier. We're taking the road, people. We're taking the road under the sea. Ra is traveling under the sea. He ends up in these islands. Okay? Look at this. He ends up where these islands are. He's taking the road. He intersects with another road. He stops at this road. He travels. He's under the sea. Okay? We get to this road. We come down this road. We stop. Here's another road. Sorry, it goes here. Here it is. Let me zoom in. Look, the road. Do you see the road? Under the sea. Ra is taking the ancient waters. He gets to the Atlantean bases. Which base is he going to take? He's going to go. Hold on. Let's follow the road so you know I'm not making it up. He stops here. Boom, 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 boom. He gets to the Atlantean base. Ra is traveling. Where is Ra going? He's taking the rivers under the sea. Okay? The road continues. Watch this. You're seeing it with your eyes. I'm not making it up. He gets here. He gets a mega Atlantean base. He's off the coast of, where's that? Delaware. He's going across Delaware. He's crossing under the waters. He's in the west. He's going west to east. He's going west to east. He's traveling under the United States. Okay, hold on. And he gets to where? He gets to California. So hold on, Renetta. So what? He gets to California. What's your point? Okay, let me show you. Let me show you why it's important. Ra he's under the sea. Ra is under the sea. He's going west to east. He gets off the coast of California. Boom. What's this, people? What's this off the coast of California? A base. Let's read what it says. They claim then every evening Ra returned from west. So Ra lives in the west. And he returns to the east by an unseen river path through the underworld. What's this, people? Do you see an opening? Do you see an opening? Ra is traveling west. I started off in the east, but I should have started off here. Do you see an opening? So Ra lives in the west. So I should have started off on the west coast of Africa, which I did. Okay? So we're off the coast. Look, people. Ra is traveling. Okay, hold on. Damn, I hate the fact that Google changed this damn thing. Why do they ruin everything? Oh, right in front of California State University. Oh, it looks like a mega complex. Oh, there goes another one. Okay, so Ra's traveling. He's traveling. Hold on. So that's the base right there. Okay. Now, if Ra is traveling from here, let's just say Los Angeles. He's traveling. Okay. Los Angeles. He's going to stop where? He's traveling east. Look. Now, a lot of these are fault lines. Okay. He comes out of the base. He comes out of the base. I should have kept my point. He's traveling. Roads. Now, these are fault lines. Okay. We're not looking for fault lines. We're looking for roads. Roads. There are undersea roads. Okay. I should have kept my position, but you know what I mean. Okay. So he has any amount of islands he can stop at. He's traveling. He goes to where? Hold on. He's heading east. Gosh, I hate this Google map. I'm sorry, guys. They changed this map to make us look stupid. Okay, perfect. That's what I needed. Ugh, damn creatures. Okay. So he's going from Los Angeles, Malibu. Okay, let me find my point. Malibu. They're going to zoom in. Hold on. I don't want them to zoom in. Perfect. Sorry, they changed Google, guys. They changed it. Okay. He's traveling. I haven't mapped out the road, but he's here. Okay. There's a road here. Okay. I'm not talking about the fault lines, which is here. I'm talking about the roads. We go in, there's a road here. We take the road. Okay. And then we keep going. We keep going. We keep going. And we end up straight in the Dragon's Triangle. We take the road. Sorry, guys. Google got rid of the compass. Okay? So you can't like really focus in. It's a mess. It's a mess. They did that on purpose because people are finding out too much stuff. Okay? You end up in the Dragon Sea. Ra ends up in the east. Now do you see why? The pyramids are in Asia. The pyramids are in Europe. The pyramids are, Africa has the most pyramids, most of which are underground. Okay? He ends up in the east. Why? Let's go back to the so-called mythology. Watch this. As night covered the world and the sun god struggled to return to the farthest point in the east in time for sunrise. Watch this. The great serpent would appear from the dark waters to attack the boat. You know why? Because Ra has to go from here This is the dragon's triangle. This is one of the roots. Let me show you the road. Straight into the dragon's triangle, people. Let me show you the road. Dragon C. Okay? Let me show you the road. You see? This is the dragon C. Right here. Okay? Look. 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 Do you see it? 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 The road leading straight into the Dragon Sea. The struggle, look, the road goes straight into the Dragon Sea. The road goes straight into the Dragon Sea. Let me put the Dragon Sea again. Okay? Right here's the Dragon Sea. Ra goes into a struggle here. Well, he goes into a struggle everywhere. But I would assume his biggest struggle would be here. Where the sun rises. Where the sun rises. You don't believe me? Here's the road. Here's the road, people. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Straight into Lahaina. The road where Ra is at war with Apophis leads straight into Lahaina. The road where Ra is at war with Apophis. Read the so-called mythology. Then Ra every evening returned from west. Ra lives in the west. To the east via the unseen river. Via an unseen river path through the underworld. As night covered the world and the sun, God struggled to return to the farthest point in the east. Because a war breaks out in time for sunrise. The great serpent would appear from the dark waters to attack the boat. Why does the path of Ra go straight to Lahaina? You see, I'm not making it up. Which image looks like a dragon? I have to go back to see that because it's quite possible because those are the waters where the dragon lives. Now watch this. Now we got Lahaina. Is there a road from Lahaina? We got Lahaina. Lahaina's right there. Lahaina's right there. Is there a road from Lahaina to Malibu? Is there a road from Lahaina to Malibu? This is Lahaina. And this is Malibu. Now watch this. I'm going to go back there in a second. I am. I need to get this one out. Now watch this. Why is this important? Why is this important? Why is Apophis trying to block out the sun? You don't believe me? We're in a war with Apophis? Let's read. Let's read. Apep, Apophis, would try with all his might to devour the sun in the manner that a serpent eats an egg. Remember? They said they hatched the cockatrice. Okay? So they're trying to block out the sun. Apophis is trying to block out the sun. Apophis is trying to block out the sun. Some myths maintain that Apophis was the sun god before Ra and wanted the sun back out of dynastic bitterness. The whole mission of Apophis, the serpent, is to block out the sun. You don't believe me? We're at war with Apophis. In other sources, the great demon is not ascribed with a story and is only a huge snake who wants to eat the sun. Sources agree that Apophis was not so much worshipped as worshipped against. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Watch this. Ra was assisted in fighting off the nightly attack by an unlikely figure, the powerful god Set. The powerful god Set. Ra and Set was at war with Apophis. What was the name of the river in Africa? Ta Man Ra Set. What was the great river in Africa? Ta Man Ra Set. Let's go back to read. Ra was assisted fighting Apophis. Ra and Apophis joined together. Sorry, Ra was assisted by a powerful god named Set. Let's go back. Hold on, watch this. That evening, Ra returned from west to east via an unseen river path through the underworld. I prove to you there was an ancient river in Africa. The name of the river was Taman Ra Set. Ra Set. Ra Set. Ra Set. When Ra and Set got together to war against Apophis, there was a river named after them. Raset. Taman Raset. Taman Raset. We can prove the river existed because it says here that Ra and Set got together to fight Apophis. Now, why did Apophis rise up to defeat Ra? Because Apophis wanted it to be night. Renetta, Apophis did not want any sun on the earth. Renetta, what does that have to do with us in 2023? Enter the children of Apophis. White House cautiously opens the door to study blocking sun's rays to slow global warming. Is it beginning to make sense? Is it beginning to make sense who we're fighting? Apophis does not like the sun and has been at war trying to block the sun out for thousands of years. Ra got help from two powers. Two powers helped him. Set and Bastet. Bastet, who is a cat. Do you know in the Middle East, they love cats more than dogs? And they do everything in their power to make sure cats are taken care of because Bastet is the one who knows how to war with Apophis. Bastet, the Egyptian goddess of battle and pleasure, helps subdue Apophis. Bastet knew how to kill Apophis and was the one who killed him. Do you understand who their God is? Do you understand what we're dealing with? Do you understand that this is a war that's been raging for thousands of years? Hold on. Blocking out the sun. Scientists offer novel solution. Sun blocking. These are the children of Apophis. Don't think that these are just silly people. White House floats the idea of blocking out the sun. Apophis, the god of the underworld. Do you see how all this battle was? Supercomputer will help decide whether to block out the sun. Why billionaires, the children of Apophis? With blocking out the sun, this war is tens of thousands, if not millions of years. They've been warring against Ra to conquer the sun. Efforts to dim sun and cool earth must be blocked, say scientists. Can we reduce global warming by blocking the sun's rays? You think these people are crazy? What was Apophis trying to do? Apophis tried with all his might to devour the sun. And here we are today in 2023, where the children of Apophis is trying to block out the sun. Because the only way for their Messiah to be revealed, watch this. What does their Bible say? The prophecy foretells 3 days and nights of darkness. Darkness shall cover the earth, gross darkness the people. Okay? Do you understand who these people are in that country? They are the children of Apophis. And they are attempting to bring in their Messiah. Their Messiah where there is no light. Understand what you're dealing with. And understand there are powers that are at war. They've been at war with them for millions of years. And if we're not careful and we continue to be arrogant, they will block out the sun. We have proof that there is a river called Taman Raset, where Ra and Set were together, and it's in the ancient teachings. You see it with your own eyes that I'm not making this up. Okay? And it was a cat. Now I understand why a certain person love cats. There was a cat who killed Apophis. Okay, people. Get the newsletter. The newsletter deals with something else. It will be out today at 7. Are you guys seeing this? Lahaina. I am so sorry for the people of Lahaina. They didn't know. And why did they run away? Look at what they ran away with in Lahaina, the children. And look at what they're doing to those poor people. You know where? The children of Apophis. I'll tell you how they do it. What they do, listen to me carefully, how they do it. The children of the serpent children. Exactly, Donna. Snakes don't like cats, and now I understand why a certain person loves cats. Let me show you how they do it. They come in pretending that they're one with us, with any group. In Germany, they pretended to be Germans. And in the land where there's fighting right now, they pretend to be the ancient Hebrews. And when the dust settles, you realize you've been following a snake. I am sorry for the people of Lahaina. They got caught up in an ancient war. This war is millions of years old. We're fighting. And if we don't all spiritually get into the fight, the war will break out on the surface, especially the United States. Because the United States is in between two of the portals on their west coast and their east coast. Not even two, three, because this is the third one. On their west coast, west, north, west, south, all these are portals. Sorry, east, my apologies. And then the major exit to the west. And Lahaina, I am so sorry, Lahaina, you were in the direct path of Apophis and the spider, because their book says that the spider and the serpent works together. People, this war is going to come above ground. Okay? The war is going to come above ground. Please do the spiritual work. Purify yourself from evil. Do not be deceived by Apophis and his children. It is Apophis that is attempting to come up out of the earth. And it's not just Apophis, there are two beasts. There's a spider. Because your own Bible says, hey, they work with spider webs and they work with dragons. Okay? Okay? And the high priest, the Nazi, the one who does not like the sun, is underground right now. Guys, I hope I enlightened you today. They worship the creeping ones and the crawling ones and the slithering ones. That is who they worship. That is their God. If I have been any help to you today, if I have opened your eyes today, if I have given you wisdom and insight and knowledge, if I have done these things for you and helped you prepare for what is coming, don't think these things are mythology. Okay? I want you guys to consider. Okay? Getting the newsletter. To support me. Okay? So you're going to use these links. It's going to come out today, and I appreciate it. Okay? I appreciate it. I do. This is about something else. One second here. I'm giving you the two links now, and I'm asking you to support me so I can continue doing this kind of stuff. So now I'm going to go back and wrap up the newsletter. And I'm going to tell you the way I do the newsletter. Okay. There you go. Get it directly, guys, not on the website. Get it directly from here using these links. And once you pay for it, I'm just going to email it to you by 7 p.m. tonight. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing the newsletter. Okay. So you know. Thank you, guys. This is not easy stuff. Okay. You got to go back millions of years to see this kind of stuff. This is a war that's been going on for a long time. And they are ready to plunge the planet into darkness because you got to understand that their Messiah must come out of darkness and there must be darkness upon the earth. Okay. Oracle, send me a dream about the Irishman. If you've had the dream, send me your dreams. Email me your dreams. Okay? Email me your dreams. Okay? So when I have time, I'll interpret it. But guys, help me so I can help you. And I appreciate your help with the newsletter. You got to go back a long time to decode this. The link after the live. Yeah, I'm going to put it. Let me put it in the comment section right now. Okay. So I just posted it to the comment section there. Okay, let's see if I can post it to the comment section here. And then I'll post it to the YouTube comment section. Let me pin this. Okay, so when the live is over, I'm going to post it to the comment section. So I'm almost done. This is a war that's millions of years old. Millions of years old. Okay? Not 1,000 years, not 2,000 years. We're dealing with millions of years, this war is. And it's coming to a culmination. I'm telling you, people, their Messiah has to be revealed where the human suit falls off. That is why they need the earth to be plunged in darkness. So the people can't see what they really are. Snakes. All right, my friends? People, keep your hearts pure. Don't do evil to people. Cats can see in the darkness. Cats have 9 lives. Turn 9 upside down. 6. 6 is the number of man. E. Carter, well done. They need the earth plunged in darkness. But notice, remember the snake bite the last 4 years? Why does the snake bite make you glow in the dark? That's right, ABS. These are millions of years old, this war, and it's coming to the surface. Okay? Keep your heart pure. Purify your heart. If you have done evil to others, renounce your evil. If you have hurt anyone, harmed anyone, slandered anyone, deceived anyone, stolen, renounce these things. You will not be able to withstand the seething energies of this serpent. Worst of all, the serpent's deception. The only way you can withstand it is keeping your heart pure. If you are envious and jealous, you lie, you cheat, you steal. If you're deceitful, get rid of these behaviors. Because when the seething energies of the serpent goes out and you have these kinds of things in you, you will be taken. Keep your heart pure. Deal with people in honesty and truth. Don't just say you're going to do it. Practice it. And you will get power. You will get power. All right? Next live stream, which is probably a week from now, we're going to decode the first newsletter. Okay, guys? Light as a feather, honey. Light as a feather. Love you guys. I look forward to you getting the newsletter. So now I got to go finish up the newsletter. Oh, by the way, before I go, I want to tell you how I did the newsletter. So people think it's not plagiarism. Okay? What I do in the newsletter is I literally bring you their teachings. What you're reading is not my thoughts. You're reading their thoughts. And then at the end, I basically conclude. You draw a conclusion based upon all the information you read about where it's going. Okay? So what I do is I find the information that's scattered all over. You know, like the pieces of what's his name's body that was cut up and scattered all over. Okay? I forgot his name. Anyway, and I bring you the pieces of knowledge all over, and then I show you where they're going. So what you're going to be reading is their knowledge and then my conclusion. Okay, so I want to make that clear. I know how to write papers. Horace, thank you. Okay, so guys, I look forward to you getting the newsletter. I got to go back and finish the newsletter, and I'm going to send it out today. Okay, thank you for supporting me. I love you. Love each other. Remember what it is written. The weapon is love. The weapon, I prove to you that the weapon is love. Love is not just me kissing and hugging you and saying I love you. No, no, no. It's a defense. That's the weapon. And you can aim that weapon, which is the decode of Michael Jackson's video. It's in this newsletter. Another part of me. That's the song. And I decoded that song. The weapon that Michael Jackson was using was a love plasma weapon. When you see his video, you get it. It's in the newsletter. Love you guys. Love each other. And the weapon is love. Okay? That's the weapon of your warfare. Use it to subdue the serpent. Oh! Funny, isn't Hawaii? Aloha, which is love. I'm telling you. The ancients knew what they were dealing with. Aim the weapon of love on your enemies. It comes out of your hands and it comes out of your heart chakra. And it could also come out of your mind. You aim that weapon, but make sure your heart is clean at any enemy and dismantle them. And if the human race could build a collective love weapon, oh, we get that serpent under control. Okay? Love you guys. Let me get back to work. I look forward to you getting the newsletter. Those are the links. Love each other. Love yourself. Purify your heart, and we will survive. And Ile Ife is house of love. I'm telling you, people, the ancients knew. Aloha is love, and Ile Ife is house of love. The ancients knew what the weapon was. But they thought the weapon was to go and love your enemies. No, it was to aim the love weapon at your enemies and disintegrate them. Not go and hug them and kiss them and get murdered. It was to aim the weapon and blast them and change their field. Okay? That's the weapon. Have a wonderful day, guys. Love you guys. And I'll be sending it out today. Okay? Talk later. Bye.